YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, I'm on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers. I cannot do it without you guys. So again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It all helps me in the algorithm so much. But let's talk about, as you guys could see, total market cap today on Bitcoin coming in at a 2.68 trillion. Fear Greed Index coming in at a 32. The market looking very volatile today. Yikes. What's going to happen? Nobody knows, right? But we're going to talk about it. Before we get into it, too, I got to let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Just I'm a Crypto J. So you got to go out and do your own research at the end of the video. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin coming in at 84. Some key levels of support right here. And this is something that I tell you guys that we really have to pay attention to, especially on a Sunday, right? We do know that a lot of the time we see some sell-off going into the weekend. We talked about the fact that yesterday also we were creating a wedge. We did see a solid pump on just yesterday, but at the same time, guys, I was wondering, like, is this a legit pump? The price action that we were seeing, this is not the most solid thing to see. Again, this rising wedge, it's kind of nasty, guys. Let's look exactly what's going on some of these more micro time intervals and exactly what's happening and what we need to pay attention to, right? So we can see we pull up our Keltner channels here, and we will also pull up the RSI. So we could see how much volume that we are getting on Bitcoin. And as you guys could see, we also have our volume down here as well, which we could check. But, you know, this is not the first time that we've broken above this second level of the Keltner channel. As you guys could see, we broke above it here. We tried to test it here. We tested it here. And now here we are again, possibly seeing another rejection. We really need to stay above this zone on this one day. And it's really going to, in my opinion, depend on how this candle closes right here. Now, this candle was looking a lot more red earlier. You guys could see we kind of ate up a little bit at the bottom of that candle. But is it going to be enough? Are we seeing enough volume again to see Bitcoin pump? As you guys could see, like I said, we created this rising wedge. We tested the top of this Keltner channel 1, 2, 3 times, right? This could be a bearish play right here because look, shoulder, head, shoulder, right? 3 tests of this high. And now, you know, starting to break down below the second level of this Keltner channel. We have 2 things we're either going to do here, guys. We're either going to bounce off this level right here, break out of this second level. We got to hold above this 84 again and see some kind of price pump, or we can possibly see this thing start rejecting off of this zone here. And if we see this thing reject off of this zone here, then look, we're going to have on this more macro chart a shoulder ahead and then another shoulder forming here. And this could, again, send us a little bit down. So it's really going to depend on how the next couple hours plays out. You guys could see on the 30-minute chart, it looks like we might already be testing this zone right now to see what's going to happen. If we reject off this 30-minute chart again, yikes, right? What we don't want to start doing is trending below this bottom Keltner channel, because when we trend below this bottom Keltner channel, like we talked about, sometimes it could be a slippery slope, right? You see how we had a big sell-off when we broke below it here too. You know, we tried to break the second level, we failed, and then this thing tried to break up and catch that second Keltner channel again, and you could see what a hard time it had getting back to that second level of resistance after it breaks down, right? So again, we don't want to start breaking down below this line because that could again be an indicator that our trend is starting to break down. So just something to be paying attention to. Let's talk about the rest of the market, kind of see how things are responding to this Bitcoin volatility. I think a lot of people are pretty much split. We had a solid close on Friday, but again, we've seen a little bit of volatility into the weekend. So either things could go really go either way. As you guys could see, Ethereum right now, let's talk about some ETH, right? We got to talk about ETH because ETH is one project that I'm definitely paying attention to. This is something that I'm very bullish on in the long term, guys, but I'm very concerned about in the short term. And I'll tell you what, guys, why. As you guys could see, in the past year, it's just been performing really bad. Honestly, 51% down in the past year on Ethereum. And it's just been like literally ever since really December, we've been just breaking down. It's been bear flag after bear flag after bear flag. Our all-time chart showing that also we had like, we tried to pump out of this, but then we just saw this big rejection. We even talked about this bear flag too and how it was breaking down. I gave you guys my price prediction on Ethereum. Personally, I think Ethereum is going to be between 1,200 and 1,100. That's probably going to be the bottom. But I do think that Ethereum will shock the masses after that. I think that it will cause that there will be a lot of FUD. I think that a lot of people will be talking a lot about Solana and this and that. And I think Ethereum is really going to pop up and surprise everybody because, again, these corrections happen. It's not the first time that we've seen this type of thing happen with Ethereum. And as a matter of fact, if you guys look back here, we talked about the other day, Ethereum went back in 2018. Ethereum went all the way from 1,397 all the way down to $88. So again, that kind of just shows you how volatile Ethereum can be. It's had a history of being volatile. It's nothing new. But at the same time, there has been a demand over time for this. It does look like, again, we might start dipping into a lower zone, right? You can see how Ethereum kind of has like these jump ups and then it dips down into this low zone, right? It jumps up and it dips down into a low zone right here. Same thing, dips up, jumping down into a low zone. I feel like we're going to head possibly into a low zone, kind of more similar to how this one looked, but maybe like a little less volatility because again, this was heavily volatile, right? But I mean, dang, we're pretty much almost at the same price as we were at the top here at this 13.97. So you know, if we start breaking down below that 13 again, maybe we could see a retest of some of these lower ranges that Ethereum has visited in the past. You guys could see though, 80% of people still bullish on Ethereum with 1.2 million votes over here on CoinMarketCap, 1.8 million followers, and 3 million people that have this on their watch list. So again, a lot of people following Ethereum, and that's just on CoinMarketCap. That's not including Coinbase and Binance and all these other big exchanges. Ethereum is still big number 2. It's been number 2 really for the longest, man. I can't remember when Ethereum was not number 2. I think it's been number 2 since the beginning. So again, I'm bullish on Ethereum. It's definitely sufficiently a lot higher market cap than the rest of the market. Anything else that's under Ethereum, I mean. But at the same time, can Ethereum still see some volatility? Yes, it can still see some volatility. One thing that I'm actually a little bit concerned about is XRP going to be the thing that flips Ethereum? If there is a Ethereum flipper, I feel like this might be the flipper right here. And as a matter of fact, guys, it's getting dangerously close at 125 billion market cap. Now Ethereum at 192 billion market cap. I remember at one point Ethereum was twice the market cap of XRP, and XRP closing in on Ethereum very fast. And as a matter of fact, Tether even up, you know, Tether's at 144 billion. But the reason why Tether's so high right now, again, is because we are in a bear trend. A lot of people stable coined up right now. And so again, Tether will kind of drop down into these lower ranks once the market starts pumping, because a lot of people are going to be buying crypto with their Tether, or they're going to be just buying other coins that are going to flip Tether. And one coin that again has been going at it with Tether all this entire time is XRP. Has been flipping Tether back and forth. I do think that XRP does have a chance to flip Ethereum, but I don't know, man. I still think I'm still bullish on Ethereum. I still think if Ethereum has a retest of 1,200, 1,100, something like that, that Ethereum can still see a mega pump. I think Ethereum can go as high as maybe like 20K in this bull cycle, if it wants to pick up in volume. But again, it's going to depend on the volume that it's had. It's kind of been lacking this for a long time, but you know, again, it's been on a downtrend also for quite a while. We had a double, triple retest, right? Retest, fail, you know, so this is going to kill a lot of confidence in the market when it sees that you've struggled this many times to break above this 4K. But can you believe that, guys? At one point, Ethereum was 4K, and now we're all the way down at 1,500 and having talks of, are we going to drop all the way down to 12 to 11? In my opinion, it's totally possible. I would totally be a buyer at that price range. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I just think that Ethereum is going to possibly see a breakdown. You guys could see over here a lot of people in the market feeling a lot similar in sentiment. People not really sure where Ethereum is going to go. Some people saying that they're bullish on ETH just 3 minutes ago. Some people said nobody knows if we're going up or down. I hate these guys. BTC we follow. But as you guys can see, a lot of people holding Ethereum, of course. A lot of people waiting on this. I want to know, do you guys think Ethereum will be still the #1 DeFi project? Do you guys think Solana can ever flip Ethereum? Do you guys think XRP can flip Ethereum? Or is Ethereum that top dog? You guys think Ethereum will go to 20K? Let me know in the comment section below. Every single comment, every single like, every single subscription helps to the algorithm. And I can't do this without you guys. I appreciate you so much. If nobody loves you, Crypto J loves you. And I'll catch you next video. Peace.